Dear Mom and Dad, things are not going well. I'm almost out of ice cream sandwiches, and the ones that I have left are like way too frozen. Also, my wife and children are dead because I ate them. You wouldn't think that an ice cream sandwich could get too frozen, but there I was in the kitchen, almost chipping my tooth on one. It was like biting into a brick, or a frozen chicken cutlet, or a human femur, or a frozen human femur. I bet I should say how my wife and children died. What is it they say? Women and children first? But do they ever tell you which one of those goes first? I guess our culture fails us in the end. Are we to analyze this proposition grammatically and assume it's the mother? I don't know. What am I, an English major? Anyway, the children died first, because the wicked weather of the winter blight takes the weakest first. That sounds like something that a pilgrim would say. Being out here, I kinda feel like a pilgrim. I wish I had a hat. I wish my family wasn't dead. Anyway, it's just me. Just me and this copy of Leo Tolstoy's War and Peace. You'd think that this would be a great opportunity to learn a lesson and write a best-selling memoir about how the transformative power of literature taught me to turn these horrific events into a meaningful experience. But let me tell you, that book is dumb and boring. I wish I had bought more magazines at the airport where we boarded the plane that crash-landed out here in the Canadian wilderness. Have you read the book Hatchet? I wish I had. I feel like it would be really useful right now. Do you know if he ate his family? When the kids froze, my wife and I wrote a list of the pros and cons about eating them. It turned out that staying alive was a pretty good pro. Plus, they were already frozen. We didn't have to make room in the freezer, we just left them outside. Not that it matters, because those stupid ice cream sandwiches are pretty much inedible at this point. I bet you're wondering what human flesh tastes like. Let me tell you, it's pretty yucky. They say that being in nature is supposed to be a calming experience, but whoever said that didn't have to hack his wife and kids apart with an axe. He's probably an asshole. If you are reading this, I am dead or frozen. But if I'm frozen, can you put my body in one of those cryogenic freezing tubes so that someday they can unfreeze me and so all these horrific tragedies won't go to waste? But if you just find my rib cage in the woods because a bear ate me or because I ate poison berries like that idiot in that movie On Top of the Wild, just leave me. The woods could always use more skeletons. And if you are planning my funeral, don't tell anyone I engaged in the act of cannibalism, because they'll get all grossed out and puke and leave, and that would make me really sad that no one is at my funeral. Also, don't look under my mattress. That's between me and Kathy Griffith. It's private. Anyway, I've got to get back to imagining George Benson's Breezin' as loud as possible in my mind to drown out the chilling, bone-chilling screams of my family. Love, your son Joe. P.S. Tell my wife and kids. Oh wait, never mind.